What's up, Get Better Basketball community? I'm Coach DeMarco, and this is Focused. Today, we're going to break down this great staggered sideline out. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button down below, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great video breakdowns each and every week. Now, let's focus in on the Minnesota Lynx box stagger. If you like box sets and baseline out of bounds or sideline out of bounds situations, then this is a set for you. It's a very simple action that will lead to an open three-pointer and also has a number of great wrinkles off of it. The set is going to be initiated with a diagonal down screen for this player on the low block. I also want you to notice this player on the ball side block who's going to show like they're going out to get the ball to set up their defender. So here comes that diagonal screen. This player is going to come to the ball and catch. Nice ball fake here by the inbounder to show that they're going to pass this player who's setting up their defender. And then we're going to get the staggered screen. So they set up their defender. They're going to come off the first screen and then the second screen as this player is going to turn and dribble to this side of the floor, hit them with the pass, and they're going to knock down a three. But there's a couple of other details I want to point out that go into any great set. As I focus in on plays, I like to mention these simple details like setting up the defender by stepping to the ball. This great ball fake to also set up this defender so they can make the pass over here. And then there's a couple of other things that I want to point out as we look at this set. The next thing I want to mention, as this player is coming off the screen, they're going to come off this screen shoulder to shoulder. Their defender, and this is a great thing that you should show your players who are using screens in the game, which I hope it's a number of players that are coming off screens situationally during the game, that this player is going to not only come shoulder to shoulder off this screen, but they're going to read the screen. And I want to point out some language that Kramer Soderberg used in one of my previous videos about using screens. As I bring it back, you're going to see this player peek in their rear view mirror, kind of like a car analogy that kids can really relate to. They're going to look and kind of see where this defender is as they're using the screen right there. They see that this defender is coming over the top. They know the help defender is staying underneath the screen. So they're going to do something that makes a huge difference in them getting a scoring opportunity. As this defender comes under the screen here, they're going to plant, they're going to stick their foot in the ground, and they're going to fade away from the screen a couple of steps. The offensive player makes the perfect pass, which gives them just enough time to get this shot off. Reading that screen is another detail that makes a huge difference. And the last thing I want to show you off this set is a couple of really simple wrinkles that you could use with your team. We know that this staggered screen is going to draw attention really from three defenders who are all going to be looking at it. Well, really maybe four if you count this one. I know this defender is going to get pulled in the other direction, but at least 1, 2, 3, and in some instances, even 4 defenders that might worry about a great shooter coming off the staggered screen. So now the wrinkle I like off of this is a couple of things. Well, one is if you see a team that has a defender that hedges out here pretty hard on that screen, it's a great chance for this player to slip to the basket. Not quite the wrinkle I'm going to get into in a second, but that's a simple read that this post player has to make off of that screen. And you'll notice if you hit this a couple times, these two players are both going to run out. They're going to slip in the middle, and the player is going to hit them for an easy layup. The other thing I want to do is take you to this side of the play where we have a player here and a player here. Now, as the action moves to this side of the floor, you have 3 defenders all over here. It leaves these 2 defenders on an island. If you have a player that could go up at the rim and get a lob, you could set a back screen here, and this player could continue, and they have some space, and they could actually hit the lob. They could pass to this player who could hit the lob. Probably would come from the point guard, though, I think. You could set a pin down for this player. They could plant, reverse back this way, and hit this pin down for an open three-pointer or three-pointer, and then this player could then sail, and it could be a pin down and a sail in the post with no opportunity to help. You have a really good post player. I would like to see you use that pin down and then get an easy opportunity inside, because these three players are so worried about this staggered screen action. So you could hit a backdoor lob, even if you don't have a player that can throw it down. It's just a lob up to them in a layup, or you could use a pin down. This weak side action is devastating after you hit this player off the staggered a couple of times. They're not doing anything in this instance, but I know the Lynx have a couple of wrinkles off of this set. Let's take a look at this one more time at full speed. Just another beautiful action by the Lynx. This is why I love to watch them play. This is my third recent video of the Minnesota Lynx. And when I see a team that plays such a pure brand of basketball, and they execute so well in the half court and also in the full court in their transition game, really all aspects of their game, but they execute so well and they make all the right reads and decisions consistently, I can't help but continue to share videos of them. So you're going to get more of the Minnesota Lynx in the future, and I'm excited to continue to watch them play and execute the way that they do. There's a reason why they're one of the best teams in the WNBA, and you're seeing it in each of these focused video breakdowns. As always, get better every day. If you don't have a brand new Dr. Dish all-purpose shooting machine, then you're missing out on a great opportunity to make your team the best shooters they can be. If you want to knock down shots like you saw in this video, then get that Dr. Dish by mentioning the Get Better Basketball Chat or hashtag GBetBBChat for up to $300 off select Dr. Dish shooting machines. Don't miss out on this great opportunity.